You're now tuned in the thoughts of a black sheep. And guess what? I got some thoughts. All right. Man, I want to talk about just a few things that's on my mind. I believe that the leaders of this world, they aren't real people. I really truly believe that because, I feel like I'm a real being because I have the ability to have sympathy and empathy for people. That's one thing that makes you one of these type of beings, that you can feel and have you can imagine other people's pain. You can imagine what other people go through, and by you imagining that, you don't want them to go through that. Empathy. So, it's like putting yourself in their shoes. But this world, the leaders of this world, they don't have empathy. All they have is the DNA of control and takeover. That's all they have. And why would they have that type of mentality? And it's like everybody they put in position is a part of the takeover, of the change. And in my opinion, they are trying to change certain type of beings into something that can fit their narrative, because they have some beings here that if they do not change them, is a good chance they're going to be like the butterfly. You know how the butterfly be in a little caterpillar stage, the lowest stage he could be in. Then, after some time, that caterpillar be like, you know what? I'm tired of this crawling. It's inside his DNA. He or she, whichever one it is, female or male. I don't know if they have a gender, but they lay around there and decide, you know what, it's time. So they go, they some kind of way make a cocoon or whatever they call it. Go into hiding in that cocoon for whatever stage they got to go in. It's like a type of death, but it's not death. It's a what you call that? I don't want to say reincarnation, but it's a evolution. That's what it is. It's an evolution. And then after some time, they evolve. Bam. They ain't crawling no more. They ain't at no low stage no more. They able to fly around and risk getting caught by people, by people that want to capture butterflies and study them. So I'm saying that to say, it's my opinion and my belief that they are trying to stop the evolution of certain type of beings. And if you are this type of being, because your mentality inside your DNA, you can't even help it. You always think that, and you feel like you supposed to do something bigger than what you're doing. You be walking around, but you don't feel like, man, I'm bigger than just this walking around. You know what I'm saying? Some people even got the in their DNA, they got the ability to let's say travel, but not by planes, not by these man-made vehicles. That's not how we was created. We can go back to the beginning of the book that they use. Now, this the same book, that Bible. This the same book that they use in court. You know what I'm saying? And you put your hands on it and you say you swear to tell the truth. That's the Bible that they use. So they also know that they have truth inside that Bible. I ain't gonna get into what they have in the Bible, but they have some truth in that Bible. Now in the chapter in what it is, Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. For me, things got interested when in the beginning of the book, when it say, In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's amazing in itself. If you start reading the book, you know what I'm saying, how they say everything happened. But in that 26th verse, that's when people, man and female, was created, right? So check this out. It says in the beginning, it says how God said, this what it said. God said, let us. He didn't say, let me make man. He said, let us make man in our image and in our likeness. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm just going off the top of my head. But let them have dominion, over everything. And then it said, and so God made man. And God made, it said he made both. No. He made both male and female. That one. And in that chapter 1, Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, it said he made man and female. Now check it out. He said, let us. He wasn't, according to the Bible, he wasn't by himself. They had more than just what we call God right there creating. He had the power to create, but he said, let us. So they had females there. They had males there. They probably have all kind of shapes, all kind of, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what they had there at that moment. According to the Bible, he said, let us do it. So all of them had some type of input. Okay. Now, what I'm telling y'all, I'm finna show y'all like how I see it. It got other beings here. Now, those beings right there was created to have dominion over everything. You don't know how, you don't know everything, all they attributes and nothing. They just was supposed to have dominion. And I know if he done created fowls of the air that fly in the air, and then he created man and woman and told them to have dominion over everything. Well, then in my mind, the only way I could have dominion over any animal, I should be able to outdo what they do. Because the animal ain't finna respect you, ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, bow down to you if you can't show dominion over them. Now, in this world, how they do it, they created guns to bring them down to them. That's not how it's supposed to work. They have some beings that were supposed to do what these animals are doing. We don't supposed to be at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to animals. Now, look, check this out. After he created the man and woman, told them to have dominion, right? Then you go to the next chapter, the very next chapter. Now that chapter says, the second chapter, verse 1, it says, these are the I forgot how it started. I'm gonna put it on the screen. The generations or something in the day that the Lord God created. Now keep in mind, in the beginning it said God created the heavens and the earth. In chapter 2 it says these are the generations or whatever when the Lord God created the earth and the heavens. Okay. All this stuff in this Bible, you think that's an accident, that wasn't supposed to be in there like that? But he said he made the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. God made the heavens and the earth. The Lord God made the earth and the heavens. Then it go on to say about all the animals. And how what's his name? How he went and he created Adam. Now, the reason he created Adam was because the Lord God did, because there wasn't a man to till the ground. Adam was created to work the ground. Okay? That's what he was for. That's why he was created. Read the book. It say that. Now, he get here, he created. Then the Lord God brought all these animals that either the Lord God counterfeited he probably did, because he actually made a woman from Adam, according to the Bible. He made a woman from Adam. So I'm pretty sure this Lord God and whoever else was with him or her, whatever it is, they created different types of animals, hybrid versions or different versions of what was created already. All right. Then brought the animals to Adam so he could name them. You know what I'm saying? So he was using the power of words. The Lord God I'm talking about, I'm showing y'all how something is different. But he used the power of words because he had Adam that he created from some mud, the dirt. Said in the Bible it said that it didn't rain that day, so the Lord God calls it like a mist or something like that. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna try my best to remember. But so they he made Adam from the mud, from the dirt, right? Created him, then blew the breath of life in him. Where did the Lord God get that breath of life from? But he blew it in him. Blew the breath of life in him. Then he became a living soul. That is cloning, bruh. They created a human. The first ones in chapter 1, it didn't tell you how they was created. They was actually spiritual beings. They was created in their likeness and their image. Adam, by the Lord God, was not created in the image and the likeness of God and the other being entities or whatever they was that was around. Adam was created from the dirt. Now in the Bible, not in the Bible, not in the churches, that's all they teach y'all. They teach y'all about Adam. And they told y'all Adam had, God gave Adam dominion over the birds and fish of season. Go read it again. Adam ain't get no dominion over nothing. He ain't get that charge. He was supposed to stay in that garden and tend to that garden. That's what he was supposed to do. But something came along and manipulated the whole situation to get them outside of the garden so they can be used to change the rest of the world, in my opinion. But what I'm trying to show y'all is right there in Genesis, which means beginning. And if you look at the first 4 letters, it say gene. Other words, the genealogy, the genes that's inside people's bodies and all this stuff. In Genesis, it showed you they had one creation that God made. And then at the end of that chapter, it trips me out because it said that, God rested from his work. And I'm pretty sure if he did all that, they did all that or whatever, man, yeah, you should. I'm pretty sure you're going to need the rest. Yeah, God need the rest too. So then he rested. Now, it never showed where God got up from his rest. It went straight to the 2nd chapter and said the Lord God started doing something. So can't nobody else see that? Can't nobody else be like, wait a minute. So when God rested, then the Lord God, whoever that is, decided he gonna do something. And if you look around the world right now, I'm telling you, I believe that everybody is following the Lord God and not God. I know those names not what we supposed to be calling, but that's what everybody recognize. So, but people ain't following God no more. We don't have dominion because we are following the Lord God. When you follow the Lord God, in these 2 chapters, you become a slave. You are like Adam. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they treating people right now, like Adams. Like, you supposed to do what I say. You know what I'm saying? Your body don't belong to you. They got some beings here like, man, my body don't belong to you. My body is spiritual. My body belong to God. You know what I'm saying? They got some people like that, but they got some people that going along with the voice of the beast, aka the government. All governments around the world that promoting this change in your body, which again they are trying to stop your evolution. They've been working at this for the longest, trying to stop our evolution. And Excuse me. And it's all around. If you still think that movies and TV shows are just movies and TV shows, they got you. You have been brainwashed. That these things that they put on the screen are warning signs, are like them telling you what they are doing, what they are up to. And they do this so they like karma. What people call karma here is like reaping what you sow, but they call it karma. Karma here, like they found a way to manipulate karma, where if they can tell you, hey, I'm finna deceive you and send you to hell. If they can tell you that and they see that, they told you that, and you see that they told you that, but you still go along with them to your destruction, well, guess what? Karma ain't gonna look at them. Karma say, well, you told them. They decided they wanted to do it. And that's what they do. They put everything in these movies and this music and all this stuff. That's why I like these rappers and them songs, man. Y'all just need to listen to what they're telling you. They are talking to you. When you turn a song on and they start rapping, they not talking about other people. They're not talking to other people. They are talking to you, the listener. So when they tell you all the stuff that they'll do, you know what I'm saying? When they tell you what they'll do to a nigga, when they tell you all this stuff, bruh, they are talking to you. And if you are inside of that lifestyle that they are talking, when what they are saying to you, what they'll do, and it's spiritual. I'm telling you, it's spiritual. When these rappers saying what they saying, stop looking at it as them. That's the voice of the beast talking. And the voice of the beast will speak death, destruction, murder, perverseness, however you say that word, all kind of debauchery, anything that's gonna change you for the bad. That's what they're gonna give out to you. And they talking to you, to your spiritual being. You understand? Like in the Genesis. They have some people that was made to have dominion over stuff. And these people was created differently. They was created like God and like the rest of them that was there, according to the Bible. Now, what they do, they know, like the Lord God, the God that they serve, which I believe is the entity they call Lucifer. Probably got another name by now, but that's what we're gonna stick with, because people know Satan, devil, all that stuff. But the God that they serve, he knows about these beings, how they are created. So he uses music and uses the lyrics and uses different phrases. He put them little magical symbols together, which are letters, and he formed words, and he speak phrases, and all these words and phrases come together. It's just like a magic spell, like a chant. That's a chant. I had to say the T. It's the same thing. Like in the beginning, it said, when God was creating everything, it said God said. He said something. So them words, when you know how to put the words together, you can inflict change on stuff. And that's what they doing. And they inflicting change, but they telling you all the murder and the killing and all this stuff that they're gonna do in the world, in your neighborhoods, in your families. They telling you that. And you know what you do? What all of us do when we pop it in? Well, we don't put CDs in no more. But when you listen to it, you know what you do? You bob your head. And that's saying yes. You bobbing your head to the beat. That's what you thinking. You bobbing your head to the beat. But if a message is on top of the beat, you can't say, yeah, I'm just listening to the beat. No, you listening to them words too. Something inside your creation is using those words and hearing those words. And you are in agreement with those words, because physically you are saying yes. And karma do not touch these people. This is what I'm saying. Like, they got more than one being in this place. And it's not hard to see. If you look around at what's going on right now, you can tell. I'm telling you, the ones at the top, the governments and people that's in control, that make laws and all this stuff, these aren't regular people. I guarantee you they come from the seed of Cain. I guarantee you. And, you know, you can go on and trace genealogy, but I guarantee you they came from a counterfeit source. And they are trying to change people that are real into something that they can use. Because if they was able to use all people and control all people, they would have already have done that by now. But all people can't be controlled. And as you can see, though, there are millions and millions of people that can be controlled, that are already designed to be controlled. That's why everybody today is what they call Christmas. That's why you got the majority of people still celebrating Christmas, because they are able to be controlled. This been Thoughts of a Black Sheep. I'm out.